Welcome to the YMC. Today we have David Fonseca.
One and only.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? What do you have to say?
My name is David Fonseca. I'm an wrong meeting. I'm a senior, 17, soon to be 18, end of the month. I love sports, movies, Marvel, big superhero fan.
True.
Yeah.
Good
Did you
stuff.
do Spider-Man trailer? For
the new Into the Spider-Verse movie, that's gonna be W. I think it'll be good.
Is the blue Spider-Man bad or something? Like, what's going on with that?
I think so.
I think he's just a menace.
He's just a menace.
He's a good
He's
guy.
him,
He's
bro.
a menace.
Well, that's what I was like. Who's the bad guy here? Like, who am I supposed to like?
I don't know. I think they're trying to make that unclear on purpose.
Yeah.
They're like, we're supposed to be the good guys. We are. All right, man. The first one was really good. I like that one.
It was incredible.
Wasn't the new one supposed to be split into like 2 parts?
Is it?
I think so.
Oh. It's a W.
Dude, you slap. That is so good. I haven't had one of those in a while.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok that you use just water and chocolate syrup. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how accurate that is, but
No, well, that's why it's not chocolate milk. It's chocolate drink.
oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Great marketing.
Yeah, sorry to point that out. It's just unfortunate. There we go. I gotta make a new folder for the...
Yeah, he does production in the middle of the show.
Yeah,
What a
it's,
man.
it's fun. I like it. I think live production is... Well, no, live editing is fun.
True art form.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what should we talk about? Angela's Ashes.
Man, that I never understood the whole concept of giving us an outside reading book, because it's like you're taking a class to like learn stuff, but you don't actually get taught anything. You're just told to kind of read it.
Yeah, that's really dumb. I don't like it.
And I mean, 90% of the kids don't even read it, and the teachers know that. So you think they'd try to do something else.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, someone in my class like told Miss McDonald that no one was reading it, and Miss McDonald like told. Did you guys get the lecture too?
Yep.
Yeah, and they're like, you guys can cheat your way through life or whatever. And I was like,
That's so bad. She's like, you guys can cheat your way through life. You have the resources. I was like, that's all I need to know.
That's
Thank
it, there you
you.
go.
I will just continue doing that then, Miss Anderson.
Yeah. That's really messed up though that he ratted on you guys. Like, none of us have read it.
well, yeah, no, it was more like a joking thing, like, oh, I haven't read it, haha, you know. But then she was like,
You know, in our class, we were straight up asking Maddie Backus, because she said she read the whole book in like a day and a half. And we were asking her what the story was about, and I didn't really think much of it, but I guess Miss McDonald really took it to heart.
Yeah, she didn't like that.
Miss McDonald gets on my nerves.
She gets on everyone's nerves.
she cares more than the actual teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember me and Tin, we were sitting there and like we're right next to her desk, and so we're sitting and we're looking at like religion signs for some reason, and we're just like making fun of them, like rating them. She's like, "Oh, you guys aren't doing your work." And we're like, "Okay, my bad."
It's terrible. Camilla had her phone like on the desk, like she wasn't even using it. It was just on her desk. And Miss McDonald was just like staring at her. Like, are you using that phone? Are you using that phone?
She's mad dogging her. It was weird.
It's bad.
I try to not associate, like, not make any contact with her, but sometimes it's just like, can you leave me alone? I'm just trying to be out here. You're a sub. You're not a teacher.
I know. When you're a sub, your job is literally just to make sure the kids don't do anything crazy.
Yeah.
That's about it. Because I mean, the teachers leave you instructions for what we're gonna do.
Honestly.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh well. Alright. Segue. I just remembered what I was thinking about earlier. There's another podcast on the block in our turf.
Like at the high school?
Yeah.
Someone starting a podcast? Who?
Kayla Mazarang,
No way.
ex-guest of the YMC podcast. She started her own. Let me pull up. I'm not gonna play a clip, but I am gonna like show you what it looks like.
That's crazy. What'd you call it?
That's
Two
good.
girls,
Next
one
week we
car.
just see you on there.
Sure, man.
see.
It's like a report channel. No.
Copyright?
Yeah, copyright.
No. 2 girls. Alright, that's not what I wanted. 2 girls in a car? Nope, that's not it. Oh, I'll find it another time. Maybe I'll pull it up on my Instagram. But yeah, she stole it. She stole our idea. Do you think it's gonna? What are your guys' thoughts on it?
I don't know, man. You can't beat the original. You know. See,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel we have competition now. I feel like that's the main thing that I'm thinking of.
We do have a competition. We have to start putting in the work.
Yeah. If anything, that'll just drive your content to be even better.
Well, we got to figure out how to like advertise and promote. Because right now we just get nothing. Let's see. 2 girls in the car. Freaking see this? Out! Don't do that.
That's crazy.
Tyler, you're really good at making enemies.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, Tyler had made an enemy with one of the English teachers at her school.
Really?
Yeah.
What teacher?
Miss O.
Oh, Miss O.
We had to call her King Von.
Mm-hmm.
Because it took her to the O.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, she's not a fan of me right now because of
she's not.
a little project I've been working on. Trying to get our senior prom off campus, and it's going well, but she's not a fan.
Really?
Because
what's her negative points?
Well, so she's the student council advisor, and
yeah.
she proposes that student council should be the only ones advocating and making decisions for students, which is dumb.
It's fair enough. Yeah, and I mean, no hate to student council. I need student council representatives watching.
Yeah. No, I don't have any issue with student council kids, but your advisor is not a fan.
I don't know. I mean, you see, I don't know. I mean, you get the Google Forms every now and then, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stuff's usually pretty lame at the school.
Yeah.
Spirit days need to be better.
I mean, there's only so much I can work with, which is
true.
understandable, but like...
Too many tacky tourists.
Too many tacky tourist days. It's getting too tacky at this point.
It's always that. It's like tacky
out.
tourists, and then there's like repeating ones you see throughout the years. Like if you look for different, like
it's always the same ones.
This was like Blackout Day.
School class colors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the class. Each class. I
weird.
always hated
I don't get that one.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Why are you dividing us by color?
They change the colors like every year, so it's not even like a consistent. Like the seniors are a certain color every year or something.
It's not cool. Not a fan. I keep saying that. Not a fan.
Yeah, no. We had the soccer games yesterday for JV and varsity. Actually, pretty decent turnout for once.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do live in a football town, which I still have yet to accept. Yeah, there's a decent turnout. Maybe like a fourth of the stands were full.
All right.
That's good.
Zamp was happy with it. Yeah.
You know he's next door.
Is he?
Yeah.
No way. He's a neighbor?
Yeah, he's two houses.
That's crazy. We gotta get Zamp on the podcast.
Did y'all win?
Yeah, JV lost. JV is now 0-3.
What?
It's pretty rough. Varsity's 3-0 though.
Okay.
And play Lee Williams tomorrow at their place. Planning on destroying them.
Hopefully.
Mercilessly.
Y'all gonna win state?
That's the goal. I mean, we've qualified for it just about every year. Last year we got out on the play-ins, which is pretty demoralizing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It's my senior year, so I mean, I really hope we can. We have the personnel. I definitely think we have the personnel. Coaches, I like the coach too. Jimmy's a G. He's a lad. The English coach.
You want to run the camera again? Like pause it and start. You can keep talking. It's just we have to read. We have to start a new file every now and then.
Fair enough.
Because I got a shit camera.
I think it's recording.
Is there a red dot on the top right?
Yeah.
It's still going?
I mean, I clicked the button.
Alright.
Well then.
Yeah. That's cool. Soccer is so much fun. I love soccer.
Yeah, soccer is so fun.
It's
dude.
underrated. The amount of times I've heard you're just kicking a ball, man, I just
Don't get it.
frustrates me so much. I mean, I guess it's not as exciting, you can say, as maybe like a sport like football. Just because like football, it's like set plays, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like you get to see this play. Someone can do really good this play. Someone can do really bad that play.
Yeah.
Like soccer is just this fluid movement, which
Yeah.
I think that's the beauty in it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, other than obviously like if the ball goes out of bounds and it's not in play, then you're just playing 45 minute halves of just playing. You
Yeah.
know, fluid. That's what I like about basketball too. Other than the fouls, way too many fouls.
Yeah.
Refs are soft.
Yeah, but I remember I used to hate soccer. I was the person, I was like, man, soccer. But then, like, my brother got me into it because he was like, yo, let's watch this United States women's national team game. And I was like, okay. And I kind of just got into it. I was like, I honestly think it's more interesting than football. Like, watching it is more interesting than football nowadays.
The rankings, for me, it's like baseball championships is the most hype to watch. Then it goes like soccer, basketball, football, and then normal baseball, and then golf.
No, golf's way down there. Golf is down there.
It's behind cricket. It's
Tennis is up there with like football for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
That is fun.
Tennis is really fun to watch.
Tennis is.
This is I don't know why they make everybody be so quiet at tennis games.
I know that it's like they're
It'd
not
be
allowed to
better.
be loud, I guess.
Yeah, it would be better if you hear some guy in the background.
Yeah,
Screaming.
so you just hear him like grunting like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear all the goose. That's crazy.
Hear that. Oh. Someone's at my house making dinner. Had an alarm. You guys hear
Yeah,
that?
I think we
Yeah. Maybe it's Sandy.
Sandy.
So what position do you play?
My main position is left back, left defense. I've played a little bit of everything over the couple years. Growing up, I only played striker. I just wanted to score goals. I was pretty good at it. My rec league resume is pretty stacked. I was almost always on pretty trash teams, but I was scoring at a pretty good rate. I probably scored maybe like 4 or 5 goals a game, but we were losing like 10-5. So yeah, it didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
I remember my last year of rec league, I played against your team, and like the only job they gave me is like, I don't care your position on the field. They're like, just don't let him score.
Yeah, it was crazy times.
So would you be in the Hall of Fame? Are you in the Rec League Hall of Fame?
Rec League Hall of Fame, 100%. 100%.
First ballot.
First ballot, yeah.
When new kids come up, they're like, you're the new David Fonseca.
Yeah,
Have you
man.
heard David Fonseca?
I think it's crazy. It's Travis, one of the main refs. I don't know if you know him. I distinctly remember one game because we were playing Nick Jones' team, who he was like the president of the league at the time. He 100% rigged the way he picked his players because they had rankings. They'd rank you like 1 to 4 stars at tryouts. I promise you, he'd rank like all the best players that he wanted like 1 star strictly so he could take them because you were only allowed like 2 4-star players or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, no, but I remember because I scored like 4 goals in a row, and we were losing like 8-4. And Travis goes, 4 more to go, David. I go, man.
Try.
It's the same thing, you know. After every game, the opposite coach, hey, good job, man. I don't want to hear it, man.
Shut up.
Nah.
Rec league is just a good time.
Yeah.
It was. Man. What I miss about it for sure is the snacks. Snacks at halftime and after the game.
The orange slices.
Dude, orange slices, like fruit snacks, Capri Suns, like the mini Gatorades.
I wish I could go. Like, I'm disappointed because like my rec league, that was my understanding of sports. Like that's how sports went. But like now that I'm in high school sports, I wish I could go back to that and like that I'd have
Wait, you guys
way
don't
more
get snacks
fun.
anymore?
Oh yeah, you don't get snacks, bro.
Oh,
I literally
what's the point
the
of playing?
last week at the home game, I had like a small bag of like Arizona tea fruit snacks, and at halftime I was handing like 2 gummies. Like everybody wanted them. I mean, it makes sense because I mean it's an energy boost. You know, that's always like glucose or whatever in your system. And I've seen a bunch of stuff that pros are always eating stuff. I mean, I know we're not pro, but I want fruit snacks too, man.
I gotta get some fruit snacks. One time, like a preseason baseball game, the managers, like the girls that follow around the team, the managers, they they were like left halfway through the game, and they came back and they brought like carne asada fries from Roberto's. Dude, like we all take like 4 or 5 like forks fulls and just.
So like in
going.
between innings, you're just sitting there and
just downing carne asada fries. The coach didn't like that. He was not a fan.
Dude, I wish we could have coached a rec league team. We signed up.
We
signed up, but we did not get in. They did not let us in.
I think PG was telling me that he's gonna be reffing for like the next, or he's gonna be coaching for like the next rec league season.
Man, I want to do that.
When's the next rec league season?
I'm pretty sure they have a spring one, but I don't know if he meant he was just gonna do it like next year.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in college next year, so I'm not sure how viable that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah. I mean, so I think about that all the time. It's like, man, I just want to yell at little kids.
Yeah.
What are you fucking doing?
I would take it over seriously, you know, like wear
100%.
suits on the sidelines, and just like
100%.
not shake the other coach's hand. And just like, what are you doing? That's your spot. You know?
Yeah, man. I'd be pouring money in to get like my team like official Nike jerseys and everything, man.
That is funny.
Oh yeah, the jerseys were always pretty mid. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's rec leagues.
Yeah.
It's a blank color and then like a logo on the corner.
Yeah, and then like a sponsorship if you got one.
Yeah.
I remember they used to. I think it might have been like U12 when they had us like different like MLS teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. I remember I played Chicago Fire one year, from the Portland Timbers another year.
Yeah, that was cool. I remember the Galaxy team always won.
Good.
They were always good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that happened.
Almost sure that was Nick Jones' team. I'm pretty sure. He always rigged it, man.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
It's like over rec league soccer. Like he's
I
really,
know.
yeah, like, what are you doing?
I just imagine that's his whole life. He has like charts of walls in like his basement with like kids. He has statistics.
100%.
He like scouts younger players. Like
Yeah, that's how I first got into like playing club, like for the Lions, the travel team, because I was playing rec league, and it's like, I mean, my team's record was always trash, but he's like, hey, this kid's doing pretty good. I remember at first he loaned me. I was like number 55. I remember my first tournament playing for club. It was with Lions, and I came off the bench. I remember I scored. The thing that coaches hated the most about me, I always celebrated. After I scored a goal, didn't matter if I'm losing like 10-2. I'm dancing on you, man. And I was always putting out different ones because I mean, pros are always there's a gazillion different celebrations. I mean, even other sports, I did the stir the pot, the James Harden a couple times.
You got style on him.
I know, man. That my current coach Jimmy, he hates the celebrating.
Oh,
He's
man.
you got to be humble. You got to be humble. Yeah, most of us don't really care. Yeah, I mean, yesterday we were playing Mojave. So I go into the game. He's like, remember to be humble. You can do your dancing after the game, but like during the game, make sure to be humble. And then on one of the first goals, Jose Alvarado, Jr., he scored a goal, immediately ran to the corner flag and did the C, the Ronaldo celebration. And I'm watching my coach just shake his head. Yeah.
I mean, it's Mojave.
It's Mojave. You have to, man.
You gotta stop.
I wanted someone to do the Curry celebration.
Curry, yeah.
Because the whole theme around it was like night Mojave. You know, got it for free if you brought PJs. I wanted someone to just. Oh, that would be so satisfying.
That is pretty good. My favorite styling on them is like the when I'm playing ball. I did that last night with basketball.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
I remember there's one time I remember I blocked your shot yesterday. I went thank you or whatever. That was the one time I did something.
That was salty.
I don't know, I'm just always too focused to celebrate. Like if something happens, I'm just kind of like I'm too focused on the game to think about celebrating, and then after I'm like, oh, I could have celebrated with that. I'm just thinking about the game.
Yeah. And I feel like celebrations. I feel it's more often than not. It's only with like regular goals. Because if you score like an actual like screamer or an actual like really important goal, you're just like running around the place.
Yeah.
Like you're running around screaming, running around just doing whatever.
True. All right, I'm trying to pull up more topics that we have. Like, I have topics come up in my mind sometimes, and like, that's a good idea. Let me see here.
Yeah. So who do you want to win the World Cup? Out of the three remaining people.
Let's see, actually, how's France doing right now?
They're probably like 3-0.
Yeah, they were at 1 at the 5th minute mark. 1-0 halftime.
Okay.
1-0 halftime. I don't know. I think I don't know. Argentina was looking pretty shaky in the group stage and leading up to it, but this last game they looked really, really good.
Yeah.
They looked really good. But I mean, France is a freaking powerhouse, man. It's looking like they're about to beat Morocco to get to the final.
I know it's like their backups too when they're.
I know it's their
backups. They don't have all their best players, and they're still winning.
They're missing like 4 or 5 of their starters, and they're still destroying everyone. Really, just dominating the game. It's pretty impressive.
I'm surprised. I thought Brazil was gonna. Like Brazil, they look shaky. They look a little shaky, but I didn't think they were gonna lose to.
I still got stuff in them. Yeah, no, Brazil. That was. I was flabbergasted when that happened, man. I was in 3rd period. I was in Wachiki's class, math and money. Hate that class. No, but we were taking a test that day, and like most tests, I had no idea what was on it. What was the content he was asking us about it? So I mean, everyone took maybe 45, 50 minutes on that test. I finished in about 15. Just kind of skipped over a good amount of it. But he said he always has a rule that you can't go on your phone until everyone's done with the test. I was like, hey, Wojo, World Cup's on right now. Can I watch in the back of the class? I sat in one of the back desks. I was watching it. It was no commentary. I couldn't have the volume up, but it was intense. I mean, Brazil choked it really. They were 0-0 and they went to overtime. Brazil scored like the 108th, I think it was. And at that point, I'm like, all right, you guys scored. You got like 12 minutes left. Just put all 10 outfield players. Just drop them in your final third. Like defend.
Yeah.
Just like, even though a lot of times people think that's unsportsmanship, or it's a bum move, but like it's you're in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, man.
Just move on. Move on to the next.
Yeah, move on to the next. Do whatever you gotta do. But no, they were still attacking, and that's how Croatia freaking got a counterattack to scoring them and then beating them in penalties.
Ooh.
So
did you have to like silence your screams while you were?
Dude, I was because there was the PK shootout was going on. Whilst like basically everyone's still taking a test, and every time Brazil kept missing, I was like jumping in my seat. Wojo looking over at me like I'm crazy.
It's like, how do I multiply fractions and you in the back?
I know. That was wild. I remember we watched the Mexico-Poland game in that class period in the group stage games. Remember that everyone was flaming me in that period. The game ended 0-0, but I mean Mexico didn't really capitalize on their chances very well at all. What they never really do. So yeah, that's disappointing.
I mean, Memo Ochoa had that save though.
Oh, that was insane. The penalty save. He's freaking correct. The crazy thing is he like re-enters his prime every 4 years for the World Cup.
He like reawakens.
You can check the camera.
It's impressive. I don't know, cause he plays for his club. He's pretty trash. Like when I watch him play for a club, he's nothing special. Like I see pretty easy saves he should be making. Not made, but when he throws on that Mexico jersey, he's not letting anything happen. That's
superpower.
Yeah. A lot of players are like that, where it's just they're not too good for their club. But I mean, once you gotta represent your country, it's a whole different story.
I feel like that was most of the U.S. team this year.
Oh yeah.
A lot of our U.S. team was like backups, like Weah. Like I don't think he starts, but he was going off.
Yeah, no. Most of the U.S. team is like it's partially just like MLS starters, but for the most part, it's a lot of just like Americans who are like third string on European clubs. Like they rarely ever see any play time.
Yeah.
When you see them turn it up for the World Cup.
I mean, you got when you're representing your country, you put it all on the field.
Oh,
I mean, there's no other place to go from here. Like exactly. You have to go.
And it's a World Cup too. It's like it's only one every 4 years, so it's like most players only play like 3 or 4 unless you're like freaking Ronaldo. You're playing like 5, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like it's different.
Yeah, a lot of our players, like Tyler Adams, like he plays
he
for like
crazy.
Leeds, but then he just randomly went insane and just like started going off. It's like, why can't you do that at a club level? Why can't you do that for like Leeds? Like Leeds could be so much better.
It's crazy. But there's some players who play worse for their country. Like it's De Bruyne. He's freaking when he plays for Man City, that guy's insane. His vision and the way he executes his passing is just. It's unreal. And then he was pretty flat for Belgium. I mean, Belgium as a whole was pretty disappointing.
Yeah, the number 2 nation in the world. Out in groups.
Out in group stages. Yep.
Dang.
Germany too. Germany got knocked out in group stage in the last 2 World Cups after
That's
winning
crazy.
it beforehand. Was it 2010?
And it was 2014.
Yeah, 2014 after beating Argentina. That's crazy.
Oh yikes.
Yeah, I saw a video where they were watching the a Brazil game during like a hard lockdown. So they're watching it, someone scored, and you hear them all celebrate, and the teacher just grabs the computer and like walks away with it because they're watching it on the laptop.
That's funny. So I have executive producing questions for you. I know it's not your field, but I was just, inputs.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what do you think we should name the show for next season?
So I mean, what was your inspiration behind YMC? Was there any?
There's zero.
Yeah.
Wasn't
it like a science class? Someone made it up. Someone just said YMC, and that kind of just stuck.
Yeah, we were in like our earth science class, and we were like, you know what sounds good? YMC. I mean, like, HBO stands for Home Box Office. Like, we don't
Really?
have anything. Yeah, we don't have that.
I mean, it can mean anything. I think that was our whole thing, is that it can mean anything that you want.
Yeah, it's just too close at this point. we have to give it a name. At least give the podcast a name, because the podcast is an uninspired name. Let's be real here. So, what do we got?
I say we do dudes in a room.
Dudes in a room. I'll look if that's a thing.
I was because the girls in a car.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta fire back at Kayla.
Dudes in a
We should do dudes in the car, but then we're always in your room.
Just always in the room.
Dudes in a Room podcast. Is that taken? 2 dudes in a room is taken. Darn. Oh well. Not what I wanted. Let me see. I have a few ideas, and I'll have you see what you think. Okay. The Don't Listen to Us podcast.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah. The gas station guys, because me and Cameron both work at a gas station.
No, you guys still working there? At the Triam?
That's an alright one. Cameron suggested the Wet Dreams podcast.
Wet Dreams podcast. That's not too bad.
I feel like it's a little close to Stiff Socks, but we'll leave it be. Don't Jump on the Mic podcast. Because my dog jumped on the mic one time.
Is that what was it, Sandy or Humphrey?
Sandy. She jumped on the table and was like fell over on him.
Sandy can open up doors.
She can?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's really weird.
Is that what the blanket is for, so you can't open it?
No, it's just sound canceling. Okay, cracker sandwich, because there's 2 white guys
and then
that's someone in the middle.
That's not too bad.
And then who gave them a mic? But I found out that's taken, so we can't.
That was about to say that's probably the best option there.
Who gave them a mic?
Who gave them a mic?
I think. Let me see here. Who gave them a mic? Podcast. Who gave this girl a mic? Who gave them a mic? Yeah, it's taken.
Darn.
Dang it. Fuck. Oh. Okay. Any other guests do you think we should have on? Like, what do you think?
Other guests? I don't know. Have you just kind of been reaching out to whoever and whatever? Just whatever?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
We're trying to get on here.
Oh, would be a good.
He would be a good
That's
guest.
good.
Tomorrow is Riley, Ammon, and Nick R again.
I'm gonna watch that one. That should be a good one.
Yeah. And then I don't know if we have anything else coming up after that. Trying to get... Oh, no, I can't say that. I can't. It's a teacher. We're trying to get a teacher. Trying to get a teacher.
That would be dope.
Well, how close are you? Like, how close are you to getting a teacher?
We got a strong maybe.
Strong
let me think
maybe.
about it. It would be in their classroom, so
Hey, that's
a change of scenery.
it is.
a special episode.
It would be. It would be pretty funny, I think. I mean, I would like to get some guests on that are like teachers, like. I guess that's all I have. Important figures.
Non-students.
If you get the mayor.
The mayor.
You get the mayor.
Mr. Kaushi or anything. I don't know how open he would be to that. Let's do the segment that I love the most. Have you ever played a game called Scary Maze?
Scary. I have not. Scary.
Oh yeah.
What is this game?
Scary Maze.
Should I put it in the earbuds now?
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay, let me pull it up. You should not look at the screen.
Okay.
Alright.
You use Bing?
I don't mean
Use
to.
Bing.
Bing. This is not the site we normally go to. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. So I have touchscreen, so you can just... The way to play it is you just press on the... red squares.
On the red squares.
Yeah. Can you hear anything in the headphones right now?
It's faintly in the back.
Okay.
Kind of like a echo of what I'm already saying.
It's probably good. Alright, just go ahead and poke the red squares on the screen.
On the screen?
Yeah.
Or you can
directly.
play, or you can just move it around if you want.
Yeah, if you want to, you can use the mouse, but it's a lot easier. You just poke the squares.
I want to knock over the Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
This, that, there. Alright, so I just tap on the screen, the red dot.
Yeah.
And the next one.
Okay. Seems pretty simple.
Yeah, it's a really fun game.
Okay. Alright then. I should have seen that coming. I swear I've seen that before.
That's literally the first genuine reaction we've ever had.
Really?
Everyone else just like, what the fuck was that?
Should I keep the headphones in or no?
You don't have to. You can
Okay,
take it.
Oh man. No, I'm a chicken when it comes to a lot of stuff, man. Not gonna cap.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Smile?
I haven't. No, I heard it was pretty good.
Dude, the first time I watched that shit, I actually, like, I was genuinely a little spooked. I was
Yeah.
like,
I've heard a lot of mixed opinions.
I didn't like the ending. The ending was pretty bad.
I freaked out by the ending. But yeah, it's a lot of mixed opinions, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that movie.
I saw the marketing for it was really good. I saw like the advertising they're doing. They're like paying people to like go to like public places and stuff and just stand there smiling like creepily.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I before I even heard about the movie, like I saw like that advertising. I think it was a baseball game, and my dad was watching in the living room, and I stayed to watch like an inning or two. Just had nothing better to do than watch baseball. and then it just panned to like, a dude standing there creepily smiling. And I was like, man, what is happening?
You want to poke the mic real quick, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty creepy. It had a really good premise, I think.
Yeah.
But they didn't really use it. Like, it kind of, they stopped doing the smile thing after, like, the first 30 minutes.
Yeah. It was just, like, it was unexpected how, like, scary it was.
Unexpected?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be stupid, and I was going to be like, yeah, whatever. But then, like, the first scene happens, you're like,
oh.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of scary movies are like that, where it's just so just kind of outlandish or just weird that's not really scary. You know?
Yeah.
I haven't seen too many scary movies in a while. I remember one that I always remember is As Above, So Below. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like a documentary style.
Let me see this.
Filmed movie.
What was it called?
As Above, So Below.
oh, is that the one where they go into, like, the little crypts or whatever?
Yeah, they go into, like, crypts or something.
Ugh. Oh, like a found footage movie?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's that one.
That
yeah.
is.
That one was pretty scary. That one was true because it was like documentary style kind of, so it felt more real.
Yeah.
You know, that's
found footage ones are pretty creepy.
Yeah.
I can't do jump scares. I hate jump scares though, cause like you can't do anything about them. I mean, you kind of like jump.
Yeah, it's
like,
not like it's not like scary content. It's just boom, here's scary content.
Yeah, and it's like, what'd you do that for? Like that wasn't fun.
Not cool, man. Like I said, I like to save this stuff. No, not this. That's not what we're looking for here. Well, I'm gonna keep it anyway.
Another good one. I've watched not too many, just like the horror kind of style or like paranormal too much. I watched In the Tall Grass. It's actually a Netflix original, I'm pretty sure. In the Tall Grass. That one was pretty good. That was like psychological thriller. That's the category. Yeah. I like those where it's not too much of just here's a zombie or here's this dude getting chopped up, but just like psychological things that make you like think like shit, what the heck has happened?
Yeah, like Nope was. I really like Nope.
Jordan Peele. Yeah, I watched
it. It is such a good.
I watched
Nope is top
opening night. I watched it opening night. Jordan Peele is such a good producer.
No, this is seriously.
The one scene that got me was the alien scene where they're in the barn and the kids are pretending to be the aliens.
Oh.
But I genuinely thought they're the aliens. I was like, oh no! But then then you get tricked out, and I was scared during that scene.
Yeah, that one got me.
Yeah.
Like the part where it doesn't even play on like the noise. Like the kid just kind of leans in. Like there's maybe like a thump or something, and like leans in. And it's like nope.
It's such a dude. I love all of Jordan Peele's movies. They're so good.
They're so good.
Yeah.
I love that kind of like thriller, kind of scary movie.
Have you seen Signs?
No, I haven't. No.
That's a good one. That's like a classic.
The only time I watched it, I remember making fun of it.
You made fun of it?
Yeah, and then it was in your backyard, and we were watching a like projector thing, and I remember making fun of it.
I like this one, and then also, The Sixth Sense. Those are both like classic.
I haven't seen Sixth Sense, but it's probably on my list of stuff to watch because I know it's pretty highly acclaimed.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about The Sixth Sense is like the whole.
Don't spoil
I'm not going to, but I know the spoil. Like I know. That's the only thing, and I don't know what the movie's about. I just know the ending of it. Not the ending, but the twist.
My buddy like guessed it. Like he guessed the twist, which was like, what? How did you know that? So I'm almost skeptical that he saw it before, but he claims he swears he never has.
Oh, like you won't know that the twist is there? Like,
yeah, there's no way of knowing. There's like a clue at the very beginning. But it's not enough for anyone to like guess it. Like, plus you kind of ruin the movie for yourself if you're like, "Where's the clue? Where is it? Where is it?" Like, don't do that. Just watch the movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah. I'm way too impatient to be watching series. Like when it's like Game of Thrones and House of Dragons, like it ends and I'm like, all right, what's happening next? And I like look it up or something like that, or I start reading the book.
Yeah. I actually just finished watching. I finished watching Breaking Bad maybe like a month ago.
Nice.
Yeah, it took me a while to finally sit down and decide to watch it, but it's such a good show.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm in between seasons right now. Like I just took a break.
Yeah.
I'm on the last season. I just took a short break. Totally stuttered. I took a short break and I'm gonna finish it up soon, but then I want to get on to Better Call Saul.
I just finished Better Call Saul like a week ago. At least what they have on Netflix, because Netflix have 5 seasons. Because they just finished. I think they just finished airing their 6th season, their final one, like actually on TV.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a little slow. I feel Better Call Saul, but
what's the one?
Good.
It's just Jesse. Is it?
El Camino.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The movie. Yeah, it's not even a show. Like the movie.
Is that? Did you see that?
I haven't seen that yet. I haven't gotten around to it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like the Breaking Bad universe.
it's great. The acting is so good. Well, just the character Walter White, man, his progression. Cause my older brother got out. He was like maybe 3rd season when he got me to hop on and start watching it. So it's like I remember I was watching season 1. You know, Walter still got his hair and his sanity. And it was in one scene. I remember my brother's like, dang, like it's crazy seeing him just this like civil, like normal. So I mean, by the end of the series, Walter rose pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't watched a singular episode. I only know
Really?
about like the from the memes and I know one spoiler because it just like popped up on my thing. I didn't even know who the characters were at the time when I was watching it.
Jesse, we have to cook.
Yeah, that's all Jesse, we need to cook or something. And
No,
there's those pollos hermanos.
Yep.
That's all I know. Yeah. My name is Gus. Or whatever, yeah.
My name is Gustavo Frame. You can call me Gus.
that actor is so, what is it, like something like Esposito?
Yeah, it's like Giancarlo.
Yeah, Giancarlo Esposito. It's there's a new forgetting what it's called. There's a new Netflix show that's dropping in January. I need to find it.
A new show.
Yeah,
He's
and
very
it's
good at
starring
playing
Giancarlo
villains,
Esposito.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, he is. He's kind of like typecast as the scary, menacing, just unassuming guy, but like very, very business class. And he's really good at it.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's did that in like Far Cry,
Star
Breaking
Wars.
Bad, Star Wars. He was even like a small cameo in like Community. Do you know what that show is?
Yeah, that's the one with Donald Glover, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, there's Giancarlo Esposito's in it. It's called Kaleidoscope. Netflix is dropping in January. And the cool thing, the way they're making the show, it's so that every episode is like a different. It's just like a different color.
Oh yeah.
So it's like episode 1 red, blue, whatever. But you can watch the episodes in any order, and you'll get a different outcome to the story. But it still makes sense.
That's cool.
Like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Oh, so that you just watch it over and over to get like different
you
endings.
can literally watch it over and over again to get different endings, which is probably a marketing genius to get more views.
How do you even do that?
I know. I was thinking about that because it's like,
Kaleidoscope.
usually there's a build up, obviously
Yeah.
to whatever conflict there is, but yeah, I'm excited for that.
Maybe nothing just happens until like the last episode. It's like no matter what you do, you just get the same ending in the last episode.
Yeah.
Wait, is this it says it's 2015.
I don't think that's it.
Just put Kaleidoscope and then put in Giancarlo Esposito after
How
that.
you spell his
It's
name?
because he's on Bing.
Giancarlo, I mean G-I...
G-
G-I-A-N Carlos. Giancarlo Esposito. We're in it two separate.
Yeah, that's the one. What Giancarlo's one.
He'll probably pull up.
Ah.
Yeah, there it is. The Netflix original they're gonna do.
Huh. What is this like?
I think they're dropping in like January.
What they doing though? What's the
I
premise
haven't
here?
even seen the trailer yet. All I saw was like a TikTok talking about it.
Well, that's going in the folder.
I saw an ad on it. I saw like an ad where it was just him standing there, and I was like, "What is he promoting?" And I kind of just moved on.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. He's really cool.
He's a great actor.
I forgot that he's in The Mandalorian.
He is too. Yeah.
Huh.
Great actor.
I watched one season of that show and just stopped watching it.
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's good. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about, or anything you want to plug?
Yeah. Since we're on the topic of Netflix shows, have you ever seen Money Heist?
Money Heist.
I haven't seen it, but I remember
heard about
watching
it?
a review on the first one, like on the first season.
Yeah, it's a Spanish produced. Money Heist. It's like Casa de Papel, like House of Paper,
Oh.
and it's my personal favorite Netflix show I've ever watched.
I think I saw something like this.
It's pretty crazy. I forget how many seasons there are, but it's just basically the professor, they call him. He plans like the biggest heist in like the history of the world, and he plans it like so intricately. It's like he thinks of literally every single tiny little
Detail.
like twist and turn that could go wrong, and so many things go wrong. But somehow they always get out of it. Obviously, there's no spoilers, but obviously sometimes there's stuff he didn't account for.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's definitely.
Can you check the camera?
Definitely watch.
That's pretty sick. I like I don't know. I like the criminal like. Okay, the criminal like heist movies. Like Den of Thieves. I love that movie.
I haven't seen that. I know it's highly claimed though.
Den of Thieves.
I've never even heard of that. I'm gonna be honest.
That's That's Guy Ritchie.
Who?
Guy Ritchie. He is very good in movies. He did Man from U.N.C.L.E., Den of Thieves, The Gentleman, Wrath of Man. They're all like these gritty.
Is Gentleman the spy one?
No, that's the Man from U.N.C.L.E. Man from U.N.C.L.E. is the spies.
Well, what's the one where they? What's the one movie where it's like the spies and they go into
the Man from U.N.C.L.E.
No, I have no idea what the Man from U.N.C.L.E. It's I don't know what it's called, but it's like they're like spies and like British.
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. It's the Man from U.N.C.L.E., dude. I'm telling you right now.
That's not what I'm thinking of something else.
Is it a spy movie? Men in Black? No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure this isn't it?
I'm sure.
Alright. Wait, so what are you thinking of then?
I thought it's called I can't think of it. I thought you said The Gentleman and it reminded me of that, but
The Gentleman. That movie is... I love The Gentleman.
But what is it called?
This isn't it. This
Yeah.
isn't nothing to do with spies. This is about weed. It's about like a drug lords thing. It's really cool. Spy movies. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of it. But wait, just look at the Gentleman Spy movie. Maybe it'll come
Gentleman
up.
Spy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's...
Spy. Oh, it came up.
It came up.
Spectre?
No, that one. You see that the like down to the right.
To the right.
One to the left. One to the left. The one like in the middle.
This one?
Yeah, you see the guy to the left.
That's
like
the Kingsman.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh.
The Kingsman. You said Gentleman, the Kingsman, the same thing.
No. I have no idea what the plot of this is.
I've heard of it. That's it.
I only know the Freebird YouTube clip.
I think I saw the sequel. I don't remember it though.
Freebird. Just like killing all these guys in a church. Like, God, I don't remember. Like, I don't know anything about it.
Have you guys ever watched? Speaking of killing in church, have you guys watched Kill Bill?
No.
Oh, I was watching it. I was illegally streaming it. But it's in like Japanese, but there's no subtitles. And I was like, oh, that's a weird director's decision, but I could do this. So I'm like, there's something wrong. So I look up a YouTube clip and there's supposed to be subtitles, and I was like, I can't watch it. Like,
how far did you get in?
I got in like 30 minutes, and I was like,
of just straight Japanese only.
well, there was like some stuff before, but like they go to a scene where they're like he's trying to meet someone, and she's all like speaking in Japanese, and he does it too, and I'm like, ooh. I understand what's going on. I was like, okay, it's probably just a director's decision. And I found out it wasn't. And I was like,
masterful choice.
Hold on, I'm trying to promote. Kill Bill. I want to see that. I want to rewatch Pulp Fiction.
I really like Pulp Fiction.
Django Unchained.
I love Django Unchained.
Love that movie so much.
Have you seen Django? Oh wait, yeah, you didn't. I
we watched it together?
No, we didn't watch it together. But I like asked you for like a month. Like, have you seen Django? Have you seen Django?
I think I also legally streamed that one.
No, the streaming services have been going crazy now. People still have cable and such, but I feel like, at least me, I only really use actual like cable TV for like sports.
Yeah.
Everything else I'm just on Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu,
HBO Max.
Yeah.
The only thing about streaming services is that there's so many of them.
Exactly, there's so many of them, so it's like, and certain ones have like certain rights for like certain series and stuff like that. So you gotta jump to other ones.
Yeah, one of my uncles was trying to watch like Yellowstone, I'm pretty sure, and so he was on like Paramount Plus because they had it, but then Peacock took it over.
Mm.
So then he switched to Peacock, but then Paramount took it back over for the new season. So he's just watching the old season, and it's like switched back and forth over and over to get all, because they keep changing rights.
Yeah, that happened with The Office. It used to be on Netflix. I forget who bought it up. But
Peacock.
Yeah, Peacock. Yeah,
I think it was.
No, they got it. Yeah. The only funny thing is, though, the only streaming service I'm paying for is Disney Plus. Everything else is just like one of my friends or my siblings' friends who have an account.
It's too easy to get.
I use my brother's HBO Max.
I use my brother's girlfriend's HBO Max. I use my sister's friend's Netflix. I use like my cousin's Hulu. It's
you gotta get around it somehow.
You gotta get it right, man. Yeah. I don't know why. I've been watching a lot of Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man.
I'm pretty sure. What is his name? Mr. Beckner plays Shark Tank when we do economics.
Does he?
He does.
Yeah.
Shark Tank.
W.
That is. I obviously have a concept of the show, but like I've never seen it.
Oh,
You never seen an episode?
Never seen it? It's just before it used to just be the 5 same people, but now the newer seasons they have like 4 of the regulars, and then they have like a guest one coming all the time. It's basically they're all multi-billionaires or billionaires. And then you have to I don't know how, there's probably some long process to actually get on the show, but you just go in there and you pitch your product, asking for a certain amount of money while like giving away a certain amount of equity. So it's like I don't know if you've seen the Scrub Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got rejected on Shark Tank actually.
But they made it outside.
Then they made it outside. Yeah, because I mean sometimes like the valuations they give their like own companies is pretty wild. So I mean if you ask for like 100,000 for like 10%, that's like $1 million valuation, which isn't like too crazy. But some people walk in like, yeah, I'd like $1 million for 3%.
Like, what?
The company's not worth $30 million, man.
Yeah, I remember I walked into Little Caesars one time. There's a guy there like catching up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you know, I got rejected from Shark Tank. I was almost there, man." I was like, "What is this guy talking about? I just want my pizza."
Give me some pizza, bro.
Random encounters in public can just be so just crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I had a weird encounter in Little Caesars too. Like I was just playing like the
Yeah.
what was it?
The little pinball machine?
Yeah, the pinball machine. And like some old dude came in and was like he was only getting a Coke, and they're like, you should get a pizza. He's like, no, I just want the Coke. And he's like, you sure? Like, think you need to get a pizza? And you're like, I don't want your pizza. I just want the Coke. And they eventually was like, okay, no, you have to go next door if you want a Coke.
There's some weird people in this town. There's some weird
100%.
people.
There are.
Freaking snowbirds are back in town. God, they do not know how to drive. Man, I went to Chipotle after school yesterday. I probably got almost hit like 3 times. It's like I'm like waiting for them to pass by, and they're driving. They're like not even facing forward. I'm like, guy, what are you doing? I know, and they always be driving really slow. It's like if you're like 5 under, it's not crazy frustrating.
Yeah.
If we're in like in a 35 or so or whatever. But like I was driving up Smoke Tree where it was at 35, and there's an old lady in front of me going 20 miles an hour. And I'm just like, man, I'm trying to get home, eat Chipotle, watch Argentina. Just want to speed up.
Yeah, I was like, what compels them to go this slow?
I
Like,
know.
what in their mind is like, yeah, I need to go 15 on this speed limit?
Fear. They're afraid of going too fast.
Is there like a legal like obligation that we have to like retake your driver's license? Like at a certain
I think
age?
after you get 21, you have until like I'm pretty sure when my parents have it till like 2077.
They
Well,
have
not
all the
20. Yeah, 2077.
That's because I mean
And then old people have to take a lot.
yeah, so many people shouldn't be driving out there.
Yeah. Oh, can you check the camera again?
Yeah.
I wasn't keeping track of the time, but I'd imagine you have to check again. Yeah. There's just some people who, really don't need to be driving.
Yeah. I really think it's harder to be bad at driving than it is to be good. Like, I mean, before I started driving, I thought it'd be a lot harder, but I mean, really, the car basically goes straight for the most part.
Yeah.
You just kind of generally keep it straight,
Yeah.
obviously, but I don't know.
It's
Then
not
again,
that
there's a
hard.
lot of people bat out a lot of simple life skills. You know, some people can't like make an egg.
I remember I was driving behind Mr. Bridenthal.
Oh,
He had like a little like red thing, and I was like, I remember seeing turn, and I saw like the little thing, and I was like, who is that? I was like, that's Mr. Bridenthal. So I'm behind, he's going like 25 and a 35. I'm like, what is this guy doing?
Come on, man.
I genuinely think they're not even like self-aware. Like it's not that like, okay, yeah, let me drive 50 miles under. Like they're just driving and they just don't care.
They're completely unaware. Yeah, I was driving behind like this really beat up like just crap car, and like I swear if they went over a bump like the door would have fallen off. But they were going and they were like going like 10 over, like going uphill, and then as soon as we started going downhill, they rode their brakes so hard. I'm like, what are you
They
doing?
were scared their door was gonna fall off.
I guess so. And like my truck, like when I'm going downhill, I build momentum really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to ride my brakes the whole way down. I'm like, dude, you just ruined this for everyone. Not cool. Well, anything else you want to talk about real quick?
Anything you want to plug? The Instagram, Snapchat.
Hit my line. Snapchat and Instagram are the same. David.Fonseca 17. Yeah, 17 was my number for a while in soccer.
What's your number 9?
I'm wearing 22 this year. Yeah. Sizing for the jerseys, because most of the jerseys they get are like a size small or medium, and most of us don't even fit into those. So it's like my only options are the largest, and it goes by like numerical order. So it's like I can wear like 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, which I mean aren't the best numbers, but
Yeah.
I don't complain too much.
I get to wear 5 because I'm small. That was my number for a while. It still kind of is. It's just, not very consistent.
Mm.
Well, all right. You plugged your snap. All right, bye. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being on.